No offense, Tamara, I'm not trying to poke fun at your age, and I'm sorry if I did. Hello, Nathannites, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to do something a little bit different. But first, my name is Nathan. Hope you guys are doing pretty well. And yes, today we're going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to be reviewing an episode of the Book of Boba Fett. The Book of Boba Fett has premiered on the Disney Channel, just the very first episode, and I was very intrigued by the story as it starts out, if I can try to remember everything correctly. As it starts out after what happened in episode 6 of Star Wars. Yeah, it was the Return of the Jedi. As we see Boba Fett get thrown into the Sarlacc pit. This series starts after that event, and everything after that, leading up to him taking over Jabba the Hutt city. And in this case, Jabba the Hutt has died, and everything I guess he ever owned went to Bib Fortuna, and now Bib Fortuna has been taken out, and Boba Fett is trying to establish himself as a respected crime lord. So going back to being the part where I said I was intrigued by all that, and I was also happy with the fact that we got Temuera Morrison back, and we're also going to get Ming-Na Wen, who plays Phoenix Sand. Now, Ming-Na Wen, if I ever butcher your name, I'm very sorry, but Ming-Na Wen has her acting, or not her acting, but her martial arts chops still very well intact. She can still kick some ass in this show at her age, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. And I do have to question whether or not if she's actually doing them, because she does wear a helmet some of the time. So I assume that when she's putting on the helmet, it's another person, but I'm hoping not. This is how the stunt world works in some areas. But I was very intrigued, and I thought it was very, very good. And we also get to see Jennifer Beals make an appearance in this episode. The ageless, somehow the very immortal Jennifer Beals, who is beautiful as she always is, and there's something about her that just makes her young every single day at her age. I mean, it's pretty incredible. But yeah, I was actually excited to see Jennifer Beals. I didn't recognize her at first because she plays one of the aliens. I'm not sure which one. I saw, as soon as I got, at least a closer look, and, I saw her mannerisms and stuff like that, I knew it was her. So, yeah, that was pretty amazing. And I was also intrigued by the fact that now, do we not get Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau? We now get Robert Rodriguez. Robert Rodriguez is now vested in this series, and he's serving as an executive producer, and he directed the first episode. Hopefully for many more to come. I'm a big fan of Robert Rodriguez. I don't have everything that he owns on DVD and Blu-ray, but I do have. But he's done movies like this, Alita, and Desperado, Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Really great movies. I mean, he specializes in making low-budget movies. He knows how to, make them work in a low-budget setting, and he's always been very successful in that area, no matter if the movie was good or bad. Alita was his first big-budget project, and I believe he did a pretty swell job in that movie as well. However, my one issue, I believe it's the only issue that I have, is Boba Fett's age. Now, Temuera Morrison happens to be 61 years old, and I kind of have to question that because it kind of makes me feel like that after I think it was episode 2 of Star Wars, we get to see Jango Fett, and we get to see Boba Fett, who is just, I don't know, 10 years old, I'm assuming. And I'm also assuming that this is when episode 5 and 6 was made. We're thinking, I don't know, maybe this is 20 to 30 years later, so that would make him maybe in his 40s. And that's my question right there. So, I mean, there's a 20-year difference between both of these characters, or, both of these characters. And that's the only thing that's bothering me right there is the age of the character that he's somehow aged 20 years, and I don't know. I mean, I definitely would love to know the story behind that one. Tamira Morrison, I'm sure all the Star Wars fans are already aware of this, but in case you're not aware of this, Tamira Morrison actually played Jango Fett in episode 2 and 3 of Star Wars. The kid is actually a clone of Jango, but he was raised up to be Jango's son. You would think that Boba Fett and Jango would be actually this looking similarity and not as old as Tamira looks. And no offense, Tamira, I'm not trying to poke fun at your age, and I'm sorry if I did, but that's just how I feel about it. So, but that is it. Hopefully I will be able to come back for review of episode 2, and this is possibly the most hyped television series so far, so I figured, why not do a video about it and tell you my thoughts. Now, I know this is about Star Wars, so all I'm going to say is this: may the Force be with you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.